Have you been wondering how to make an easy loopy bow? I gotcha. In this video, I'm going to give you the tips and tricks to making this easy loopy bow with a single piece of ribbon and a pipe cleaner. Hello there, I'm Kim and this is Farmhouse Craftaholics. If you like what you see here, why don't you subscribe so you'll get something coming to your inbox every single week when I upload. And don't forget to hit the like bell so other people can see how easy it is to make a bow. Now let's head on over to the tutorial. So, y'all have seen my bow, but I'm going to do it again. So, we're going to take some wired ribbon, right, for the simple farmhouse bow. It's the simplest one you'll see. It's probably my most popular video. And I have a mat here just to show you. I'm going to make loops. I'm going to measure out about 6 inches in this case. I'm going to try 6. The last one I did was 8. This is the size it comes up with if you do 8, okay? See, that's about those size of loops. That's what they look like if you do an 8-inch. I'm going to try 6, and we're going to see what happens. So I'm going to measure 6, fold it over. All right. Basically, I just want to start folding it over to keep going. 3, 4. I want about 4 full wraps around, all the way around. So like both sides. So, see that? All right, so I'm going to open it up in the center. I just want to show you. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now what I want to do is I need this one to be longer. So I'm just gonna, this is gonna be the tail. I'm just gonna cut that off. I want that to be about, I'll measure it, give me a second. I know what it should look like. All right, so let's say we're gonna make that one about 21 inches or so from there, okay? Got that? All good so far? Now these little fellows are like extra hands. These clamps, clothespins, whatever you call them, okay? I'm going to clamp it. See that? There. Now, what I want to do, so you can see, we've got 4 or 5 loops, and I've got my end way off to the side there, okay? You just don't want the end to be right in the center. That's all I'm going for. So, we're looking for it to make the center. So, clamp it like that. See that? Find your center. And push these down. Clamp it all together. Can you see that? See, we still have the loops. I'm doing this to the camera and upside down and backwards and all that kind of jazz. So let me just make sure everything's neat and tidy. I just want the center, okay? Like this. There. So they're in the center. Oh, needs to be a little further over. It doesn't need to be perfect, guys. I just always notice after the fact. All right. So I've got it in the center. See that? All right. Now the reason I want that is now, I know, I did all this and I'm going to pull this one off. Pull one off. Okay. Get your scissors and I want you to cut all the layers, but not all the way up. So towards the other clamp in the center, right? But leave some space there. See that? Can you see see that? All right, so now you can clamp that back again, right, just right on top. Go to the other side, do the same thing. All right, right across from where you cut last. See that? Let me do it this way so you can see. We're gonna go towards where we cut the last time, through all the layers. This is the next level of my simple bow, okay? So you see that we have that little slit. That's all we're going for there, all right? I know, it looks pretty fancy, right? So, pipe cleaner, floral wire, zip tie. This is what I have. So I'm gonna just cut. I like these because I wind up having a bit at the end to use to hang things with. All right, so I'm gonna pull this off, right? I'm also going to take this long end and flip it right underneath. So can you see, there's the slits. All right, it's going right underneath, and the edge is over here somewhere, further over, okay? You can just use your clamps on that if you want to give yourself some breathing space. So there, all right? Just see the clamps on there? They're just holding it so it's not falling apart while you're trying to do this next part, okay? So take your zip tie, floral wire, whatever you're doing, put it into those slits, right? Oh, you need to cut one where that, where you've added that new ribbon. Just give it a little nip. So everything is matched, okay? All right, so take your floral wire into that slit. See where it's gone? Hang on there. Can you see it there, the black? All right. Now, pull it, you're on the back basically, right? And just twist it like you do a twist tie or whatever you used to do. Just twist it, just like that. So, see? All right, can you see that? So there we go. We can pull these clamps off now. So you can see the wire underneath. You can see how it's holding, all right? Now we're gonna take this pair of scissors, all right? Push down and just cut right through the center like that. Oh, now we have some tails. All right, so we're good to go now. So now what we do next is we take the top, we're gonna start pulling it apart, okay? Now the slits make it a little easier to work with because there's not so much bulk in the center. So you just pull this one down and twist a little bit. And then I like to take the one that's underneath it and go up and twist, all right? Then pull the next one down and twist, and up and twist. See, now with the slits, you can twist these around quite a bit more, like you can twist them right around if you want. So I'm gonna take this one and I'm gonna do the same thing. Down and twist, and then other side and twist. Then pull this one that way and twist, and other way and twist, all right? Now there's this little bit that was on the end on the inside. That end, you can trim that down if you want, so it'll just hide in the bow, just like that, all right? So you have this now, all right, like that, and you have this little bit here that you can use. Now this requires fluffing, we're not done, okay? So now you can play, this is wired ribbon, you can twist and you can fluff these up, and you can move them around. This part takes a few minutes. Do not skimp on the fluff, okay? That's the part that makes the bow look really gorgeous, okay? And then you can just gently pull, but those slits make that simple bow that I've taught you how to do even better, okay? It gives it even more flexibility that you can work. You can work the bows, you can work the loops, all right? So you get a really cute bow. Let's see, pull one up into the center, right? You can put them to the sides. See that, how it's just super easy. And I will, of course, off camera when I'm all done, I will just keep playing around with the fluffing of the bow until I'm happy with the shape of it, okay? So you can do that until your heart's content. It really is that simple. The only thing you're doing new is adding those two slits, okay? So now I'm gonna just trim the ends here. Like my fancy cutting mat. All right, I'm just going on an angle. There we go. Over there. And there is a cute little bow. And trust me, when you start getting making these bows and getting the hang of it, you can knock these out in like 5 minutes. So this is level 1, and this one has convinced so many people they can make bows that it's just such a good little tutorial. This is level 2, same bow, right? Same bow, just a slight tweak and it looks even better,